LNG, so
Well, that's okay. That's entirely. Do you run assault?
Yes, right there. That's my assault.
Normally you run that HPA, right?
How often do you go through your box mag?
So I have 3 box mags, but they're not with me currently. I've been using just M4 mags, but I haven't.
That's why you carry 30 mags.
I mean,
So you need all 30 mags. That's
not necessarily, because the only time I provide support is whenever I'm around a group. Normally I run quick CQB or CQC where I'm fucking either by myself or I'm with a group. You see me out there, it's either you, me, and 3 other people, and that's it. Or you and me and 1 other person.
Well, that's interesting. I task any rifle around me to do any task that I need to get done because
it's not gonna bother
people just don't know how to do shit.
Find a seat. You are making me nervous. Please.
Raven.
Want to do that, Raven?
Go ahead and run outside. We got a whole bunch of folding chairs out.
You know what? Take Matt's chair.
Yeah. He can sit in your lap if he wants to.
Pop a squat. But anyway, it goes. Here's a movie quote that basically just sums it all up. If any of y'all out there that are watching this actually get this movie reference, you get a cookie.
It's not
His isn't. Mine is.
Oh, well.
Mine's not.
Anyway.
I don't have any.
Anyway, if you guys out there watching this get this movie reference, you earn a cookie. If you need it and don't have it, you sing a different tune.
So, by the way, since he just showed up, should we have him introduce himself?
Yes, what is your name, call sign? Not your name, just your call sign.
I'm Raven. I'm the team sniper of the Lone Star Outlaws.
Want to be an
pretty damn good job at my job.
So we've heard.
So
I still have yet to be proven wrong.
So
I mean, I have.
Now, how did you get into airsoft?
Right,
Raven, how did you get it?
It's actually kind of interesting how I got into airsoft. It wasn't any YouTuber. It wasn't no friend. It was actually Sniper Warrior Contracts 2, and the main character.
Game.
Yeah, the game.
The game.
The character's name.
One word or the other.
Everybody wants to be a sniper until they actually go and try it. And then there are a few people that actually go out and do it.
I have no patience for it.
I love sitting in one spot. If I actually had if we actually had games like rubber bullets, I would go. I would love to go do rubber bullets. Those are sim rounds, but they're not. They're chalk. That's simunition. Then you have rubber bullets, which we had to do. That was fun. I got to shoot the fuck out of the NCO. That pissed me off out there.
Oh god.
Oh bro, bang, 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 bang.
Here,
We're shooting people for it. My bad, Fox.
Here's one for you.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
It's pretty freaking funny how I got my call sign. The character in Sniper Warrior Contracts 2, his call sign was Raven, and I just kind of went with that. And I was working at McDonald's at the time, so I just kind of bought all my gear based off of him, and including my sniper rifle. And I just learned how to get good at it when I was playing with my buddies, just at their backyards and all that. Which a lot of people just go, oh, I want to be a sniper, and just pop it on and go. It's actually a lot more math than zeroing your scope and learning your gun.
It's time consuming and
you
trial and error.
actually get good.
What backyard did you have that you had the patience to sit still for that?
Billy.
We don't have to explain anymore. It's fucking.
Billy.
The fuck else is there?
Earth rotation, community, spin drifts, fucking everything.
Even windage.
Windage.
If you do not have mil dots, you are
whatever bullet you're
screwed when
using,
it comes to that.
heavier bullets fall
I don't
faster.
understand any of that shit. I'm too stupid.
That's why 90% of
I just wait until
military uses 5.56 nanometer. 222.
But sniping is very satisfying when you hit that kid in the chest and you see that arm raise up real quick.
Yeah, if he calls
so
it. That's the kicker, if he calls it.
That's
Do
when
you
you go for that
know
hit.
the round that
Or the
is
nuts.
used by the M40?
I did. I
Is it-
literally shot someone.
You might know.
last game.
You literally
Good.
use the replica
He was wearing
variant.
shorts and he
Raven.
didn't have dead brag. I'm like, okay.
Raven, you literally use the replica variant of an M40. What round does that use? Does it use a 7.62 by 39 or 7.62 by 54?
My McMillan, I think it used
7.62 by 51 NATO or
That's it. That's the round that's used by the M40.
or 300 Win Mag.
That's the other one. That's what it's used by the M40.
Yep. So, as a gun nut, it's kind of funny how so many people, and I don't mean to bash on anyone military, but even members of the military, there's so many different calibers confused because there's so many different variations of the same bullet diameter. Now, before you go off on me, Let me give you an example. Just 7.62 in general. You got 7.62 by 25. That's for the Tokarev and the PPSH. You got 7.62 by 39. That's for the AK platform. 7.62 by 54 Rin. That was originally for the Mosin Nagant, basically their version of the Maxim, the PKP Pensheg, and the Dragunov. And now you have, thanks to the metric system, thank you, France. We now have 7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO, but in Freedom units, it also is.
Don't you knock my sock? Don't you knock my sock or my Bravo?
Anyway, in American terms, the American equivalent would be the 308 Winchester, but the 308 Winchester and the 7.62 by 51 NATO are slightly different because the amount of powder in the cartridge. The amount of powder in the cartridge between the 7.62 NATO and the 308 Winchester is just slightly different.
Makes a bigger bang.
The 7.62 NATO is more able to be put through semi and full automatic weapons for the plain and simple reason is I don't think there's
because America, that's why.
Because there's not quite as much powder in there and isn't as hard on the working components of the firearms. Whereas the 308 Winchester is more suitable for like bolt action sniper rifles.
Yeah. One thing that I have learned about sniper rifles, bolt actions are always more accurate than semis.
Depends on the platform.
I don't know. Chris Kyle would fucking argue on that.
He used a bolt action.
He also used an M110.
Again, it depends on the platform.
I was so mad. I wanted that fucking gas blowback M110 today, bro. I almost traded it, but he wouldn't fucking give it up.
I used to have an M110.
It was gas blowback, and it came with all 3 magazines.
Oh.
This was the best I could get after
bro, it was loud as fuck.
I didn't need another sniper rifle.
Bro, that gun was loud as fuck. I wanted it so bad. CD, you remember me, but you remember.
Yeah, I remember how loud it fucking was. It was right next to my ear.
And it had a fucking suppressor on it too. It was still loud.
I'm glad I
I should have got a fucking amplifier for that.
But then again, airsoft suppressors really don't do what it says on the box.
Unless
not until like
my SXX23 actually does silence it because it actually has foam in it that causes all that gas to actually be absorbed.
Bingo.
But that's because it's specially built
Why
for
did
its
you
height.
waddle out of the bathroom?
Yeah, you fucking penguin.
Shit hurt your ass.
No, it's from me staying the night yesterday.
Hey, bro, I told you not to.
Yeah,
Don't stretch yourself until later.
Fucked him?
That's so much as exists and I get fucked.
She watched. We made money from
Come
it.
take a seat, brother.
It's called only
Where am I
Guess, bro.
sitting? Right here.
It's called only
There are
Guess.
other chairs outside.
There's a Guess on the floor. What's with you being on the floor?
It's floor time.
Hey, can you set
Floor
that back
time?
behind you underneath?
It's a tism
Apparently
thing.
there's no.
Oh, it's a tism thing. I wouldn't.
I need my turban in my AK so I can tell it on the floor.
If you want,
Actually,
I
good
can
point.
go and get my chest rig and my plate carrier so we can do a bit of a comparison.
I'm good with either.
Okay, I'll go get them.
So you know what? Pull that back out. Because I want you to try it. I want you to try it. That's my actual flick. Not the vest. The thing that's over the vest. You see how it's it's all set up? That's the flick. I use that. I use that in Iraq. That's the new style flick.
You're breaking the guards in here. What are you doing?
What do you see, brother? This TikTok.
Listen to my
American.
No, it does not.
That's true. AKs are fun, but
Not when
they
they decide-
shoot
5.56 is the baddest
like-
shit kicking around on the fucking
Yeah.
planet. People are like,
Which ones are we talking about?
AKs in general.
Like airsoft or real steel?
Real.
Oh.
Bro, you can fucking do anything with a Kalashnikov AK, bro. They literally throw them in dirt and
Yeah.
fucking like freeze them in ice, and they still fucking come out running.
I'd say that's the only.
They can do the
plus
same
side
shit
of
with the fucking. Okay. Do you remember Iraq veteran 88 when they did the fucking stress test on that fucking the HK 408 or 406 where it would not die?
Yeah.
The one where it got so fucking hot where the metal started fucking changing color, and then the full auto stopped, and then it turned, and the single fire the single fire would keep working, and then that bitch stopped, and then you would rack it like a bolt action, it would still fucking fire. That gun would not die.
Yo ass out my chest.
Run the camera.
That's a hell no for me, my guy.
But then again, you all.
Please.
Absolutely.
Or your boss. No.
Man, I'm on your side.
I'm talking to him.
I don't want to see it.
But then again,
I'll do it for you. I'll save you the ammo.
Well, speaking
no.
of ammo, 2 8s or 2 5s?
Fucking-
depends on what you're running.
2 8s.
2 5s.
4 O's.
50 cal.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
BB's, my guy.
Oh,
I mean,
Point
there
45s,
there
that's what I
are
run.
there are air guns that are 50 caliber that are rated for
They
hunting
have
large.
5 O's.
50 caliber
the
air
highest
Yes.
caliber BB I
They
have is a
literally shoot a lead,
.85.
a lead
I
slug
shot those
that is 50
.85.
caliber.
I'm pretty sure it's called.
I
a musket.
shot those
No,
once.
this is an air rifle.
It scared the crap out of me
This
because
is
people
compressed
were
air
getting
rifle
big ass
that
swells and breaking
fires a
skin.
50
I'm like,
caliber slug
I'm
that
sorry,
is
I'm
ready
not
Yeah,
to
have
take
you
out.
noticed that? There
I
are
think the
some
kids would
people that
finally
run
call their heads if they got
.85
by that.
Go ahead, I fucking dare you.
No comment.
Go
You
ahead.
do it to me already.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what?
Someone drag him into the middle.
Grab him by
Go
the
ahead.
belt buckle and drag him out.
Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
Go ahead. I ain't wearing eyebrow though. I'll shoot you in the face.
Go for the
I'll shoot you in the
nuts.
face. Go
Miller,
ahead.
or
Go ahead. That's why you took your finger off the trigger. Go
I'm
ahead.
being
You
safe.
know I'll beat your ass.
I'm being safe.
I'll do it in front of everybody. You don't turn. Is the camera on? Go. Make you look
You
like.
shot me already. I
You
get
already,
one
and
free.
you are already
I
wearing.
get one free.
You are
Hey,
already.
YouTube land, I
You
apologize
are
for all of our
already
friends. They're
wearing
all
the kid ears. I will
80
make you look
I
like
don't
a
apologize
bitch.
because this shit's funny.
I get one free free.
Yeah, I don't
Actually, yeah, I rescind my
Yeah.
apology.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Man,
You shot me how many times already?
Yeah, but
Why
that was
am I in
only
the middle
because
of
you was here.
this?
That's it.
I just realized this
I'm
does
getting
not
you.
have an orange tip.
Yes.
That's
No.
because
Yeah.
that's
No.
because I took it
Yeah.
off.
It doesn't mean they
You
know
shoot me,
that.
you're leaving.
Huh?
Well, then
You shoot me, you're
maybe
leaving.
I have the mag.
I don't give a fuck. I'll leave anyway.
Good hour.
we're kind of talking about airsoft guns anyways, too.
I mean, it's kind of
Oh shit! It is YouTube now.
1, 2.
Yeah, it's a
That's why
headphone.
you can't even say the word.
Mine was
You
empty.
can't say we
Who
just
the fuck
talking
shot
about
me?
airsoft while you just fucking.
Bitch,
listened
fuck
to
you.
Mine was empty.
30 seconds.
So was mine.
No, it wasn't.
We literally
You
have
actually
rules
shot
and
him.
rules
You
on
negated
Oh,
the
you're right.
whole argument.
Like we have to be careful when we have
He-
firearms
he-
on.
I'll see that right.
And
I'll
you
see
guys
that
say
right.
He
the word.
probably
Even
didn't.
though he's
He
black.
probably didn't
Oh, I
know, but I put him.
can use able to.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
able to do anything.
I get.
He's able to do it.
Yeah,
but
but
he's
it's
not
been in
fucking
there for
doing
like.
it.
Before I
No
take it and
card
shove it
number
up your
passes
ass.
coming at 10
Get in the middle, motherfucker.
Bad. I need to
Put the
find
ears
it.
back on.
Yeah, come here, bro.
Let the people of YouTube see you in your clowning.
Come here, come here.
You already
Hey,
have.
hey,
Fucking-
hey, come sit in the middle, bro.
He's
Circle jerk.
white guy, yeah.
Ooh.
Either you get in the middle, or I'm gonna simply get the
Hey,
one of
John,
you
John,
dressed up
John.
as a maid and put it on
Here
YouTube.
you go.
weird.
Your life
Main
is
You know
costume
what?
good.
isn't.
You know what?
Hey,
No.
yeah.
If you don't,
No,
if you
I have
don't
the main
put that
costume
shit on, bro,
picture.
I'm gonna just
Oh,
fucking
okay.
put the picture out there.
I'm gonna
of
be
you doing the
completely
thing on the
honest.
fucking.
There already is out there.
Yeah, TikTok.
Anyway.
And
Bro,
that.
it's got 9,000
Uh,
views.
Does it?
No, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, you are.
Anyway,
Motherfucker, I got it on my phone.
here's a question for all of y'all.
Taking it
What
off and just
was
put it in the,
all y'all's? I would use the term most interesting, but what would you say has got to be your favorite moment in your airsoft career so far?
CD first.
No.
That's.
Wait.
Is that
I got
a loaded-
one.
Is
I
that
got
a loaded
one.
We'll
question?
just go around.
Can I go? Can I go? I got one for this.
We'll go in a circle.
Okay, well,
I have to pick two because I add them a lot.
Okay,
So like I'm gonna have to find two.
CD.
Me first?
Yeah, let's go with you.
Top three. Top three. Top three.
Top three. Okay.
That's rough. Just pick a moment. Pick a moment.
A moment.
I'm unicorn.
Probably when the rest of the team was trying to take out this one kid inside the little building attached to the gate over by Citadel.
And best beer.
Everyone else was trying to take him out. I snuck up
Shit.
through cemetery and got behind
You're
him,
the
pulled out my
murderer.
handgun and shot him right in the back of the head. And I just hear him, "Eh," and he just walks out.
You domed a 14-year-old?
What
It was no, he was younger.
About?
He was like 12.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Okay.
I domed a 12-year-old. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's really just adminning. Like, playing for me is a blur, but adminning, like, you're paid to sit back and watch fire.
This is a really hard one.
You have
because
a
I-
short career to pick from, bro. Try sit in the pool for a while.
Call
Yeah.
ass out.
See, but I do a lot of long shot kills. I'd say my favorite.
Yeah, I
You
guess
already
all
say you
of
do.
your memorable moments come,
Come
from a
through
distance.
the lenses of your rifle scope, basically.
I would say it was right when I got my TAC 33 Aim out of the box. I was super excited to use it. Chronoed at 500. I'm like, okay, cool. 100-foot medium, whatever. And during that time, I was not using a goose, so I was wearing just this. And I was laying down in a grass field which had about 12 people walking. Bunch of rental kids, and they were all like, just lunch, just
Yeah, that's
walking.
chilling.
and they're about 300 feet away. I'm like, I wonder if I can hit this shot. And I arc up, domed one in the far back. I'm like, oh shit, I can hit them. And shot every single one of them in the dome. And the ref is just standing right there by me looking and just laughing.
That kind of gives me a bit of an Alvin York feel because, it's like...
I think Chris Kyle.
Well, the reason why I say Alvin York is because, I get the feeling he was like, it was kind of like shooting turkeys. I started from the back, worked my way up.
Yep. That's a lot of snipers don't do. They always aim for the front. I'm like, you are going to get spotted. They are instantly going to know where you're at. Because when I tried shot Doc once, I went for him first, and I quickly learned never shoot the people in the front. You are going to get domed.
Mm-hmm. That's my problem with being in the front all the fucking time, though.
All right, Matt. What about you?
My top 3 would be Holdout Part 2.
Yeah, that was you and me in the refinery.
Yeah, and then I'd have to Holdout Part. What was it? 4 or 5 at 878.
That was Holdout Part 1, I believe.
No.
No, that was Part 3.
Yeah, that was Part 3. So Holdout Part 2 and 3 for the first two.
You played it
And
878?
Once.
Actually, no.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Trust
Okay.
me. So actually, Holdout Part 2 would be my first. My second has to go to my first door kill.
Oh yeah, where you kicked the door, it flew off the hinges and hit the guy behind the door.
I killed 5 people without firing a shot.
And then the other 4 people standing in the room just
went.
looked at you and
Yeah.
were like, yeah,
True
no,
story.
we're not dealing with that.
I
We're
have a guy
following
recording
that.
too. I got it on camera. And my third has to be, as actually recently. I stuck up, and I think you were watching because you were spectating in Hayfield at that time. It was the 5 Reynolds who were at 82, I think. The ones who were up there, and I stuck behind him, and I shot every single one of them, and 2 of them started crying. Yeah, I made 3 kids cry that day.
The lack of area awareness around U14 lately.
Yeah, it has been a shame.
It's really fucking
it's
funny for
definitely
me.
a whole new fucking generation.
It's funny as fuck.
You want to be a part of a new airsoft field?
Which is...
Remember, I'm buying property. I'm buying like fucking 30 acres and making a new setup. It's gonna be official maps. It's gonna be shipment and fucking rust being made. Where? Here, Texas.
Why shipment?
Somewhere.
Oh, Newtown.
So anyway,
There already is a new
what
town in
is
Iowa.
Oh yeah, that is.
I want to go so bad.
Same.
Sounds like
what is
vacation trip.
your
What?
most
Yeah,
memorable
that's
airsoft moment so far?
Hold on one sec. What was that?
There's already a new town.
No, shipment and rust.
Oh, somebody mentioned Newtown, so that's why.
There's 2 new towns.
Yeah, there's one in Iowa. That's the only
Have
one.
either of them been blown up yet?
Huh?
No,
Damn it.
What?
It's been funny.
it's a reference to the game.
I'm
You
like,
should
oh my
design an airsoft nuke.
What?
I personally want to see what kind
Well,
of
that just leads
insanity
to
we
a
can do
airsoft
if
Geneva
we
Convention.
build it. I want to see what kind of insanity could ensue